to move forward, every Nigerian in diaspora need to come together to carry the torch. The torch was led in 2000, actually 1999. The first initiative, meeting was in 2000, a year after its return as president of Nigeria. I was actually glad to be at some of those meetings, and I think we are doing very good. But in order for the for NIDO to continue strong and healthy, all Nigerian diaspora have to invite on it and roll up their sleeves and contribute. So we take the same time to thank our outgoing chairman for doing our duty, our service to to humanity, to the country, and we thank you very much for being there. But Nigeria is blessed with powerful women and as leaders, and there's no example that is greater than the person that is championing the cause of harnessing the energy and the synergy of all Nigerians in the diaspora. But before I talk about her, I would like to pay respect to all the former, leaders that we have had in NIDO. I'm talking about, in person of, like Ambassador, all the ambassadors around the world that have carried the torch, including Ambassador Joe Keshi. And we appreciate and we respect all your contribution. But before I bring this next lady, the chairman of NIDCOM. NIDCOM is an organization of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. Let me just tell you a little bit about her. Abike Dabiri is the new Chief Executive Officer and the chairman of NIDCOM. She was first elected to the Federal House of Representatives representing Ikorodu constituency, Lagos. And she was also the former chairman of House Committee on Diaspora Affairs, and she was elected in 2003 and re-elected in 2007 and 2011. In 2015, she was appointed as the Senior Special Assistant to President Muhammad Buhari on Foreign Affairs and Diaspora. In November 2018, Dabiri was given a new role of Chairman, CEO of Nigeria in Diaspora Commission. The letter of the letter for the confirmation of our appointment was sent to the Senate in 2018 by the president, but was delayed until 2019 when the Senate confirmed her appointment. She was also a supporter of Together Nigeria, an independent advocacy group launched to work towards the re-election in 2019. She's the incumbent chairman, CEO of Nigeria in Diaspora Commission. Please welcome Honorable Abike Dabiri, a very good sister and a good friend.
Thank you very much, and good morning, afternoon, evening, everywhere you are. Wale, when I heard that voice, before seeing that picture, I said that has to be Wale at this one. Is that you? So, thank you very much. And again, I want to say thank you for that introduction. And again, I want to say, send my respect and compliments to everybody on this platform, and also, as Wale himself started, the founding fathers of Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, NIDO, particularly President Obasanjo, Ambassador Joe Keshi, and others. And I hope that as you gather for this AGM, the dreams of the founding fathers will be realized. Let's be realistic. There are issues as of today with the Nigeria Diaspora Organization. And I hope that with NIDCOM in place now, for the first time we have a government agency to work with all diaspora organizations. I hope that we can work together to really, really tap into the enormous potential and wealth of the Nigerian abroad. Now, one of the things we have done is, not too long ago, we set up an ad hoc committee chaired by Professor Bola Akinteriwa, a very renowned diplomat, to look into how to further strengthen diaspora engagements. And I'm hoping that the professor will submit his report sometime in the new year. And I think they've already reached out to about 52 diaspora groups and associations all over the world. So we look forward to that report. Because what NIDCOM needs to do is, how do we ensure that we all work together as Nigerians in the diaspora? You also know that even this AGM, some people were issuing a disclaimer. And we said, NIDCOM, we are for all Nigerians abroad. So I want to appeal to you. Ms. Patience Key, congratulations for a great job during your tenure. I appreciate you. It was great working with you. I commend the new president coming on board. But can we have one Nigerian diaspora organization in America? I hope that moving on, we're not going to be having factions or quarrels or infighting. It's not worth it, because there are no more excuses anymore for not tapping into the diaspora. Now you have an organization which we all worked hard to achieve. So I hope that moving on, we'll do everything possible to work together as Nigerians abroad. Now, let me talk about some of the issues that you've been asking us. And I know a topical one is the NIN. How can we all get our national identification number? Unfortunately, the NIMSI website has been down, but they promised that it will be up. There's a list of verified agents all over the world where you can actually approach. Now, if you go to that website or you see the list as of today, because of COVID, some are non-existent. So NIMSI has assured that they're going to work to ensure that they have an updated list of agents. Now, again, you ask, why should you pay for it? Of course, you know, in Canada, they are saying pay $70, in America, $50 and all that. What NIMSI said is that they are providing a service abroad. If you travel home, you can get it done free. But if you're abroad, you have to provide a service. And we said it's too high. And they said, well, if you in the diaspora do have agencies that have the license to capture biometrics, they can work with you. So if you have agencies that can capture it better, you can approach NIMSI through NIDCOM and they will look at it, but that is the reason for now. But we hope that with this compulsion now, really hoping it can be cheaper for Nigerians in the diaspora to be able to get their national identification number, if it's not going to be free. So also, we've set up a team, the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Trust Fund, again, an ad hoc team to look at how we can have Nigerians in the diaspora invest. The report was submitted, I think, about 2 weeks ago to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and we're glad to receive the report. What it means is that if we succeed in this, we can have a diaspora investment trust fund where you can put in your money and decide where you want to invest, decide what you want to do with it. Imagine just putting in $200, $1,000, but a lot of you there can go a long way so that you can actually decide, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to put my investment. Of course, we had the third Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit, which was very successful. I thank all of you for participating, and we look forward to having you invest more in your country. I'm so proud that a lot of Nigerians in the diaspora are looking at particularly healthcare, agriculture, education, and the food business. In fact, there's a doctor who has been home, Dr. David, who is into stem cell plants. He opened a beautiful, fantastic medical center here in Lagos, and he's doing very well. So our message is this: we're not saying pack your bags and come home, but wherever you are, let's work together to build this country of ours. No matter how long you stay abroad, we've been saying this all the time, you're still going to come home. When some say, oh, why are you congratulating them? Did you make them? What was Nigeria's contribution? I said, well, I'm proud to congratulate any Nigerian who has succeeded in the past. And I'm glad the narrative is changing. It's not about drugs, about 419. But now, when you hear about Nigerians in the diaspora, it's about the success stories. It's about what A has done, what B has done. Just 2 days ago, I was able to make contact with Mr. Jawando, who was inaugurated as the mayor in Montgomery. And we've been having a conversation. He's a second generation Nigerian who said, I'm proud of my roots. I wore my agbada for my inauguration. And he's so, so happy and excited to say, NIDCOM, what can we do together? That is the passion and the kind of response we want for all Nigerians in the diaspora. We have challenges in our country, no doubt, but nobody will do it for us but ourselves. And now you have NIDCOM to work with. We're just a new agency. There are challenges of growing and all that, but challenges will not slow us down because we have you, the Nigerian in the diaspora. And of course, the diaspora voting bill has taken a major step. It's gone through second reading in Parliament. Now is the time the real hard work begins, to lobby parliamentarians, to tell them the importance of having you be able to vote during elections. So please, don't let it be like what Naido did to me some years back. Naido came and said, oh, we're going to get 1 million signatories. They didn't come up with one. This is the time to push for diaspora voting by talking to your parliamentarians, by putting it on the front burner, by making it happen. There's a Nigeria Diaspora Voting Council headed by Mr. Omole in the UK. He's a Nigerian doing his own thing, and he's been putting a lot of pressure. I want all of you to be part of making diaspora voting a reality and a success. Again, we are waiting for FEC to ratify the diaspora policy, which will make it easier to guide all diaspora engagement. So there's a lot going for the diaspora, and the key thing is we need to work with you. But we cannot work with the divided house. We cannot work based on ethnicity or religion or tribe or whatever. We can work as a united team of Nigerians in the diaspora. And if other countries have done it, you can do it. And I know we will achieve a lot together. Once more, congratulations for the outgoing administration and the incoming one. I wish you all the very best, but please let the infighting stop. Let's work together to make all our dreams and vision and mission a reality. Thank you very much for inviting me, and I look forward to a very wonderful 2-day summit. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. And thank you, MC, Mr. Wale Adesina. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. You know, we've been working together for the past, I don't know, 15 years, 20 years, you know, whatever. I'm glad to hear you supporting, you know, this initiative. I mean, I know as a leader, people always say that if you want something done, you know, you find it in a busy man to or woman to carry on. But if you really want it done, you know, excellently, you find a woman, a busy woman, you know, to hand over the reign to. And I think as far as the future of NIDO and NIDCOM is the future, and you as the leader, as our leader, will do an excellent job. It's hard to believe that, you know, this is only 1 year that NIDCOM has been in existence. It looks like you guys have been around for for 10 years or something. So let me take this opportunity to congratulate you on your 1-year anniversary. I know COVID didn't let us celebrate it, but it was celebrated during the Diaspora Investment Summit. So we wish you success. We know that you cannot do it alone. We all have to roll our sleeves to support and to work in partnership with NIDCOM. Some people always ask me and say, I mean, what's the role of NIDO worldwide and NIDCOM? Is NIDCOM taking over? I said, well, the opportunity presents itself that now any organization that is organized now have foot soldiers through NIDCOM to, we just need to approach NIDCOM office, and anything that we want to get done in Nigeria will be, you know, will be easier. So I definitely, we're all, you know, members of NIDO, but we're all in different parts of the world. We need a central office, and I think this is what NIDCOM presents for us. Honorable Abike, before you go, I just want to take as the, you know, moderator here, and before we go into the panel discussion, I just want to ask you about something that somebody brought to my attention. The name registration that you mentioned. Why, and in this age that we have, how come Nigeria is not having building a platform online that we all can tap into and get our registration done securely, you know, instead of having to be getting some people to make money. I'm a businessman. I'm not against people making money But I think it will be easier if the Nigerians in diaspora can have a secure portal that we can, maybe have a, BVN, sync to, you know, into the system that will generate the NIM number for us, so that we don't have to go through, because a lot of people are really, kicking back to say that, it looks like a Nigerian government is using the diaspora as a cash cow. Actually, that's one of the things. So I'll let you answer the question now, Honorable Abike.
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, when don't forget that this started quite a while back, over a year ago, about just capturing Nigerians in the diaspora. And when we read it in the papers, I actually approached NIMSI and said, listen, I wish you would have had this conversation before the whole thing started. But we've been having the conversation, and I agree with you absolutely. And I believe that is where they're heading to. In a digital world, you should be able to capture your data online, but they are talking about biometrics. I think that is the thing. It's not our field, but they're talking about biometrics because they need to capture, you need to do your fingerprint and all that. So I think that is where there's a problem. It's not just a number, but your biometrics need to be captured. So yes, that is why you need to go to a center and get it captured. So that is question number one. And number two is the fact that I think they should have more of those agents close to wherever you are so that you can actually visit them and get your name done. Why should you pay? Again, we've taken up with NIMSI, and they said because they are providing an extra service for Nigerians abroad. The machines have to come there, the service has to be provided. But in Nigeria, because they already have it in place, you don't have to pay. You have an option of coming to Nigeria to get it done, which of course is impossible, even during COVID. But again, we're meeting with them on Tuesday, and we're still having this conversation. But again, Nido, let your voices be heard. Let's hear directly from you, and we convey the message to them like, we're meeting on Tuesday, we'll push this forward, but the issue of paying, maybe the fee can come down. I don't know. We're not involved in all the logistics about that. Ours is to ensure that Nigerians in diaspora get the best deal. And we'll be talking to them more. If you have a licensed agent that has the license to do biometrics, data protection laws and all that, you can apply to NIMSI, they'll give you. If you can get a firm that can do it for nothing or for something, you can approach NIMSI. In fact, they are looking for such firms as that today. But it's a very specific field, it's very technical, and you must have the license to be able to do biometrics and protect people's data. So it's a bit complicated. So the answer is no, you cannot just go online because you need to get your biometrics, which you cannot do online. But we'll keep on the conversation, and just be rest assured that we'll do everything possible to ensure that the Nigerian diaspora is adequately taken care of in this regard. And I think I saw some question in the chat group. Somebody wants my phone number. Again, my phone number through Wale Adesoya. But you can also reach us through admin@nidcom.gov.ng and 0817-438-3962. And also on our website. So 0817-438-3962 and admin@nidcom.gov.ng.
Thank you very much, Honorable. But
just a minute. Some are saying, just a minute. Some are asking, can you get it through the consulate? You can get information through the consulate, but look through the website and get all the addresses. So in some countries, it's actually done at the consulate, but not in every country, depending on how the consulate is configured. So, but just look through all the addresses. In East Africa, I'm told there's no one, so they're working on getting one in that area. And then whatever your comments, suggestions, reach us. If you can't get him directly, we'll continue to work at it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. Before you go, BVN, during BVN, the biometrics was captured. So at your meeting, I think if somebody already went through biometric capture to get the BVN, it should not be a problem to link your BVN into the NIM name thing. So there's no need to keep duplicating services or capture. So I think there should be a connection between two. Well, I thank you very much, Honorable. You've always been a great leader, for the diaspora, a great champion for all of us. And I know your doors are always open. for communication, and NITCOM is there for everybody to liaison with, and we have to own NITCOM because it's for us, by us, So I mean, Honorable Abike is the chairman and CEO, but NITCOM is there to service us. Without the diaspora, there will be no need for NITCOM. So thank you very much for your leadership. I know you're going to be with us, through the 2 days that we're going to be here. So hopefully, if anybody have questions, please.
Please. I will.
Chief Wale, Dr. Timte here. Please, we have one quick question for Honorable Abike before she go.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Dr. Timte.
Dr. Timte. Okay, yeah.
Please, Honorable Abike Dabiri, the issue of biometrics, what about those that already have their passports, international passports that was captured using biometrics? That can serve. So please, there should be some exceptions as with the discussion continue. This should be put in perspectives. And we need an open door policy where people should be able to get contact. Even the basic issue of this passport processing, I have a lot of my members who are really frustrated. We have a lot of questions. It's not everything that we need to discuss with you here on this chat, but please, when you get a call from us, we need a prompt attention. Some of our members have been crying that they have not been getting an attention even to get the passport process. So please, we need an appointment with you regarding this subject matter if you can address it here right now. Okay?
No, if you want me to address it, but let me tell you something. The passport issue, there were issues during the COVID.
Yes.
During the COVID. However, what we have done with immigration, I was with the CG Immigration 2 weeks ago. We now have a NITCOM immigration attaché. And I'll give you, and again, a direct number you can contact with these problems. And again, we should go beyond individual contacting. The issues should be resolved. So what you can reach me, put out all the questions so I can answer you one-on-one. But what we're working with immigration, there's even now an immigration number that will circulate next week, which the CG has just released. You can have all your questions dealt with digitally through immigration now. And don't forget that you have the 10-year passports now, which was done for you. And then visa on arrival is also there. So what we'll do, can you contact me so that we don't keep
Yes, exactly. I need a number right now. If it is you don't want it publicly, you can give a patience.
817 4383962.
Hey,
and you can also email me.
Okay, Chief Wale has this information. Thank you.
Dr. Tinta, I will get you a number, and I can vouch for her that she responds even 24/7 almost.
Okay.
In order to move forward, because we don't want to run back on the program. We don't know. I mean, we don't want to be late on the program that we already agreed.
Let's move on.
But please, I will get you the information.
That's fine.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Abike, before you go, I just want to thank you again for honoring our invitation. I know you had some pressures here and there, and we'll work on the unity thing. Yeah, we really need to be unified. But sometimes it takes two to tango, you know. But we would continue to work on that. And our chairman, Miss Peshansky, was actually in Nigeria on this issue of biometrics, and e-authentication is a company that's already, I think, applied to you to be part of the entities that will be involved in this.
So not to me, please. NITCOM has nothing to do with it's NIMSI directly, but we tell NIMSI that just let it be easy for that. We are not involved at all in the logistics, but we keep conveying the information to them.
Okay, but we continue to communicate with you. Thank you very much, and we look forward to your contribution at your panel later on in the day. Thank you.